Okay, describe East Coast in one word.
Epic.
Breathtaking.
Amazing.
Eventful.
Family.
Beast.
Hold up. I don't think y'all know what's going on right now. I got educated, he about to go in. Educated on the black clip and light this bitch up. Let's go. Whoever would have thought that a little motherfucker from the land when I came up, I made them stacks. Never was warm in the city, so I had to get on the record and come blaze these tracks. And I'm all around haters every day, but I guess that's just what fame attracts. But fuck that, where the buck's at, man, I need a green on my back's like Jack. Matter of fact, see me in a ride so foreign you can't understand. 6 feet hitting 60s, there with the 3, so come catch me if you can. Speaking Ebonics, give a fuck what Mr. Webster said. Let us not go read my dictionary, I call that Miss Webster head. Then I gotta get it when I'm gonna get it, how I gotta get it, man, whenever I'ma do, I'll keep that. Every moment I want it, cause every day I'll be grinding, so when you wanna make a move, I'll get there.
You want some of
The bus ride over. It was, what, 9 hours, I think it was. We left around, the bus was supposed to be 11 hours? Okay. Yeah, good times. I guess the good time was me accidentally grabbing the guy's crotch.
So the best thing about Train Ride Over was when J-Monk sat with his best friend, which was a stranger, and he dropped his pillow in his lap and reached over, grabbed the thing out of his crotchal area, and the guy woke up and it was awkward, very, very awkward. So yeah, it was awesome.
Okay, so bus ride coming here, it was a little long. I was tired, sleepy because I didn't sleep, but my ultimate favorite memory of that bus trip was when me and Breezy were just chilling there and we looked over at J-Monk by where he was sitting. He had somebody else sitting next to him, just a complete stranger, and the guy apparently kept putting his shoulder, kept leaning over and resting his head on his shoulder.
They were touching heads and they fell asleep next to each other.
I'm just kind of sitting there and I'm actually like starting to fall asleep and everything. And I just hear like in the back of my head, I just hear like, Anakin.
I was like, Anakin, take my camera and record it. And as well, you know, we shot him cuddling up with a stranger.
It was really cute.
Okay, my favorite moment from the bus ride here. I specifically remember Ryan was laying on my lap, and it was like in the middle of the night, everyone was sleeping or whatever. I don't know if you guys were sleeping or not, but everyone was sleeping, and it's just like we happened to go by this city, and it's like I look out and it's like I'm looking at it and it just looks like a field of lights, and it's like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Like it kind of looked like it was reflecting stars, like a star cluster, but it wasn't really like stars, obviously. And we went through some trees, and then we get back to like the view of the city, and that's when I realized that the lights were spelling like a word, not like an actual word, but like a really weird word. Like it was like an S, a U, an O, an I, a T, and it was like really cool.
Primal Fitness was definitely way different from anything else this weekend. Like we were just walking down the street and all of a sudden we just come up on this place and there's like at least 100, probably 150, 200, I don't even know, like free runners.
Okay, so this is my third year going to the East Coast and attending the Primal, and what I love most is that every year I've gone, there's been more additions to the place, there's been more people joining, and just the energy that comes off from that place is amazing. Different people training, and there's not much you can really say about Primal other than it is one of the coolest places in DC to go to if you're a parkour or if you do parkour and freerunning.
Favorite part of the night though was I was standing over by the staircase that went up from Primal Fitness up to the APK gym because I think I had just gotten out of the bathroom, and I was standing there and I was talking to I want to say J-Monk, and then I look over and I see just a snapback hat above the crowds. Like there's a crowd and I just see like a snapback hat, like a black snapback hat, and I look at it and just a lot of free runners wear snapback hats, so I'm like whatever, it's not that important. And then I double take and notice this just real curly hair underneath it, and I realize holy crap, that's Jesse LaFleur. So I go over all fangirly and everything. I'm all like nervous and everything, just holding my camera, and I'm like, can I get a picture with you? Just all flustered and shit. You know, got my picture with him and everything because, you know, it's Jesse LaFleur. That was definitely my favorite part of the night, though.
It was just pretty amazing. The atmosphere over there was just incredible. Like, it was just all friendly, fun, and just, you feel like you're like, I don't know, it's just normal. It's just like, you don't feel like outcast because wherever you go when you train, you just feel like you're not there. You're just not one of the people, but your own. But over here in Primal, all that energy, you just like been accepted to everyone, and just seeing everyone just having a good time, having fun, laughing, enjoying life as it is, or even more. And I can't wait to come back next year for Primal. For Beast Coast 2015.
Primal though. Primal was fun. I actually met a few people at Primal that I turned out to be really good friends with, because one person, he ended up jumping, and I don't really know a lot of people who are good at jumping, but he's good at jumping, and he actually taught me some things, which I really like. Now I added him as a friend on Facebook, and we're going to upload videos of us jumping every 2 weeks, which is pretty cool.
The first day going to Primal was fun, considering that I've never actually been to a big parkour jam. Seeing all the speedrunners in one place was definitely nice. It was definitely a change up in the skill level as well. And they seemed friendly when we got there. As soon as we got there, it was just everyone just going hard, just trying moves, just training hard. There was 2 floors.
It was just awesome.
So, attending Beast Coast for the second day, as always, checking out the park and everything. It's how I always feel when I go there. It's just the love, and it feels like I'm back to family. Like, everybody's getting together. There's nobody hating on anybody. There's nobody saying, oh, I can do this better, or you can do that better. It just feels like we're one giant separated family finally coming in together in a remote little park and just doing the best.
So second day, the jam was insane. Just walking down, we got there early and we could really go around, just look at everything, and like that place was packed with spots and everything you could do. And definitely a really cool part about it was meeting everybody. Like, those people you would see on YouTube who now you're meeting in real life, like people a lot of people probably learn from or just see their videos. That was definitely, like, it was a great experience for that. And then the fast contest, that was very, very cool. It didn't take up too much time. Just watching a bunch of people just fly through a course was very, very, very awesome. It was just amazing.
So the second day was a lot of fun. Everyone had a blast. The weather was great. My leg hurt a little bit, so I couldn't do too much. I had to take it easy. I did some parkour, I did muscle up, did strength stuff. But I could do bars, I could do stuff like that. I met some people that were really great. I hung out with friends. So to me, even though I didn't do much, it was still a success. I still had a lot of fun and just seeing everyone just in one area. There was break dancers, trickers, people were doing free running, parkour, speed runs were great. Guy from Spain won, he got first. And then meeting Jesse LaFleur, he got, what was it, second or third?
Definitely my favorite part of the day was we were waiting for the fast contest to start, and I was trying to find good camera angles. We were standing up on this little ledge and everything, looking out above everybody. And I started looking around, and I noticed how many people are there, and how many people are like just here for this one thing. This one very simple idea of movement that there's all together, and I get this little lump in my throat just looking around, because it was touching to me. It was just so touching that all these people have this one very simple common interest, and that you have people from around the country, even people coming from other countries, coming to see this and coming to just connect with people was amazing. It was definitely the best.
second day, I gotta say, if the first day wasn't amazing, then the second day was even better too. Watching everyone come together at this one park, training, helping one another, building an obstacle course, just taking pictures, films with my friends and stuff, having a good time. Seeing Anakin going fucking crazy with your obstacle course, it was pretty amazing. Then watching some of the guys doing the speed run, unbelievable. I don't know who's the guy from Spain, what's his name, but pretty fast, I gotta admit. And I just love it. I don't know why, but I want to go back there and just chill, hang out. But yeah, that's pretty much all it.
And then there was Great Falls Park.
We went over close to the river, a bunch of rocks. You could jump from rock to rock, just huge jumps, just fun places to take pictures at, just everybody having a good time. And then the barbecue, great food, lots and lots of food. Played Keep It Up, just really fun games. People throwing some pretty cool flips to there too. So, and it's kind of like a day of rest, but it was still like, it was very fun and exciting.
Honestly, every time I leave this place, it's like I can't wait to come back to Beast Coast, because not only is the weekend event amazing, but just Great Falls is like a life-changing place. I don't know what else I can say about it.
It was horrible. No, I'm just kidding. It was awesome. Going to Great Falls, going rock climbing and all that stuff. It was pretty exciting. For 2 hours, just 2 hours straight of rock climbing. I don't know but we did it.
I like the part when Anakin picked up the tire and he was very excited to find a tire. I don't know why. It seemed like it was the first time he found a tire. And he picked it up without knowing that there was rust, and it came down all over his shirt. And his facial expression was just too great. And now it's a stain.
Beautiful would be my first. It was definitely, out of the 3 days, it was my absolute favorite. We went, me, J-Monk, Pablo and Sean, and Kristen went rock climbing over the river and everything. Sean did this like small side flip, almost fell into the river, but he was fine. Didn't get wet. J-Monk does his handstand on like this little tiny rock, like out near the river, and he's just sitting there and he holds it for a good 15 seconds or so. And we got pictures of that, and it just looks so amazing. Just being out there looking over the river and everything was so beautiful.
Great Falls. Great Falls was amazing. It was by far my most favorite day of the week. I was sitting there, I was cleaning out my toe because me and Ryan just went down to the shore, and I like healed up my ankle because I'm a very spiritual person, so I believe I can heal myself with my own powers. And what I did was I made it to the point where I can walk, I can jump, I can do whatever without my ankle really hurting me. So me and Ryan come back, we're climbing on these rocks, we get over the fence, we come back and we chill, and then we get the lecture not to go over the fence. So that's when we didn't really go over the fence anymore.
Okay. Beast Coast, how did it impact me as a trusteer? Wow. I don't know, it's just like it just did, like seeing like everyone together and all that stuff. Okay, let me redo that. How did it impact me as a trusteer? Well, never seen like a big meet together where everyone around different cities of the world come as one, And as a trusser, like I wanted to see that. I wanted to like go to meets and see people having a good time, having like a awesome experience all together, making new friends, and cherish the memories. And how like Beast Coast make a like big impact to the community, because it brings everyone together, brings the love, friendship, and connection. Like you build like memories that you don't ever want to like forget. Like it leaves like good impressions throughout the whole community. Like it builds the like the community stronger than before. Like probably back then like we weren't strong, but with this Beast Coast it helped the community to be stronger as a family, as brothers and sisters, that we will help one another. If we're in trouble, we got each other's back and all that stuff. And I love that. And no matter what, like if you're feeling down, feeling sad, or you're having a hard time, like you always have that community to just like kind of make you happy, kind of, you know, cheer you up. You're never down. You're always happy. And for like Beast Coast, like now after like the 3 days, and now I'm going back home to Buffalo, it makes me want to like train harder, like see my training or my parkour path differently than I used to see it. And now I just want to like make parkour videos for everyone to see me, to grow, to progress, and it's just really awesome. I just want to make a parkour video where I express how I feel towards to everyone at Beast Coast, how much it helps me as a person just to grow, be better, be more positive, to help others as well. I just want to make a thank you video, really. And I guess that's pretty much it right there. Beast
gay.
Beast Coast.
Definitely seeing all these people, it makes me feel less alone. Because before Beast Coast, coming from Buffalo, we don't have a big community. It's maybe, I think, that actively practice, I think it's around 26 of us or so. And we don't really get out that often. We don't have like a big just group jam. There's not a lot of us that go out and practice together. I think the last time we did was on accident, and it was at our local gymnastics gym. We don't have a parkour gym. We did for a little bit, but it closed up quickly. After that and everything, just coming here to Beast Coast and seeing this huge community, and it made me feel a little more like part of something. It made me feel like I was actually part of this big group effort to just show off this new art form or sport or way of playing, however you'd want to say it. And just knowing I wasn't alone, and knowing that there were so many other people like that, and so many other people who just shared the same common interests, made me feel like great. It really makes me want to train harder too.
It affected me in the most deepest way I can ever imagine. Parkour affects a community. If people knew a lot more about parkour, there would be a lot more peace and love in the world, because it's just so like, we're all doing something we love. So why do we give a shit, you know? It's like, if we love to do something, we shouldn't really like fight about it. We should just do what we love, you know? And then I'm speechless right now, because it's like, I can't really explain that question, but it's like a feeling that I get, and I can't really explain this feeling that I have, that I just can't.
Beast Coast in general, the greatest weekend out of the year. Everybody has their favorite holidays, everybody has their favorite seasons. My favorite weekend is when I finally get to come down to DC, meet up with family members, remember, family isn't always about blood. And just getting to reconnect with everybody that I haven't seen in over a year. And then once we reconnect, going and just making new friends, making new opportunities, and creating amazing projects of art. Because we're all videotaping and just, we're going nuts. This is the weekend where everybody shows what they've been working hard on and fully expressing themselves. And it's just a place of just friendship and love. Like, it's the greatest feeling in the world going there and seeing just everybody. Even if you wipe out or even hurt yourself, you wipe out, everybody still cheers you on. You hurt yourself, everybody's making sure you're okay. Even they'll stop playing just to ensure that you're not like seriously injured. And if you are, they make sure to take care of you. You don't even have to know them, and they'll still come and help, because that's just how amazing the people of the East Coast are. And it kills me whenever I have to go home, because it means I'm leaving a part of me back here, because I feel like when I go home, I'm not, like, I'm still me, but when I come here, I can fully express myself to people who understand, because they've been down the same path. And that's why Beast Coast is one of the most amazing weekends of the year, and just one of the best experiences of my life. And I'm going to continue saying that, no matter what.
This trip affected me by showing me that all these people we just gather in one place, we have the same passion for the same art or sport or whatever it is that you want to call it, and we all share something that's just the same. We've never met each other, but we get along so well just by movement and just by enjoying life and just seeing things differently, and we can all just relate in that way. And you know, when you're training with your community in your area, it's obviously a lot less people. It's not quite the same as going to a jam like this and seeing over 100, 200 people doing what you do and just having a blast, and just the energy in the air was just great. And it was my first time, so it was a great experience. How it affects the parkour community, I think it's a very good thing that they hold these jams, because it brings people together. It shows that I fucked up.
You can keep going. I can edit.
Right, yeah. How it affects the parkour community by bringing everyone together that share this love. If it wasn't for something like this, I wouldn't have met so many great people, or so many people with all this talent. And just knowing all these people and just having these connections just feels good, because you always feel like there's never a limit to what you can do. There's always people that are better in your flips or your flow or just the parkour or creativity. And no one is really the same, has the same skill level. Everyone has their strong points, and that's in big jams like this that really comes out.
Going home after Beast Coast, I definitely want to be training a lot harder. Certain things I want to practice more of, and not just the same thing. Have more of a variety of everything, and just have more fun. Like, this weekend was insanely fun, and sometimes I focus too much maybe on training when I should be just having fun no matter what.
You always do that.
I mean, stop it.
But we will.
Waffle, what were you just talking about?
Don't worry about it. This
Your
is
funk
secret.
ghost line.
What is that? What is that?
That is John texting me. He says he's texting his cousin, but he's texting me, which is right next to him. And he texted me that right after I said, "You're drunk, go home."
Because he was really drunk.
Because he was really drunk.
And what else is that?
Also the title of my next video.
Really now?
Yeah.
So it's your funk go slime?
And if we
Not-
find out, if somebody else takes
but
this,
I think that's a trick question.
this is copyrighted.
Not
It's copyrighted.
Bitch.
Copyrighted now. $20 every time
Alright.
you use it.
Copied by the Russian rocket. All right, got it.
Somebody left that door.
All right.
Quick.
I'm sorry, I just don't.